All right, one more little tier list, and then we'll stop them for a bit again. Because why not? We gotta have some music playing. Hopefully quietly. Anyway, this is all movies either directed or produced by Tim Burton, hence why some movies are on this list, even though they weren't really directed by Tim Burton. But he was involved, or gave them the idea. Like, we'll just get it out of the way. The Nightmare Before Christmas, easily one of the best movies of all time, and one of my favorites, goes in this tier. Even though Tim Burton didn't really direct it or anything, he just gave, what was his name, Selleck? I forget the director's name off the top of my head. He just gave him the idea for it and kind of passed it along and said, here, make this movie. So he gets a production credit on it. But it can still go there. That's fine. Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Never finished it. Give it a D, because that's as far as I got into it, and then didn't give a shit. Because honestly, it was pretty bad. I was not a fan. Alice in Wonderland, that can have an A. It was a good movie. Good Johnny Depp movie. Well, 90% of these movies are Johnny Depp movies, because that's who Tim Burton is, basically. But this one was good. It was fine. It wasn't super, super good, but Through the Looking Glass wasn't quite as good, but was still good. They were enjoyable movies. Batman Forever had a great cast and it's a campy Batman movie. It's fine, but it can go with C because it still wasn't great. You got, like it says, great actors, great everything else. Everything else was good. It was just the movie itself wasn't great. Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, Jim Carrey as the Riddler. It was good. It didn't work out that great. Batman Returns is probably the best Batman movie. That's maybe not the best Batman movie, but the best of that era of Batman movies. Danny DeVito as Penguin is one of the greatest things of all time. And that Batman was just a good Batman movie, plain and simple. The original Batman is also very good, but I put it as here below Batman Returns. Still a good movie, still a great movie. Or not even the original Batman. Adam West was the original Batman, but whatever, you know what I mean. Michael Keaton in this case. Beetlejuice would be S tier if it wasn't for The Night Before Christmas, so it goes down to A. The Nightmare Before Christmas is staying up by here by itself. That it just garners S all on its own. This could be like an A+ or a low S Beetlejuice, but Beetlejuice is great. Big Eyes, never seen. Big Fish, never seen. Cabin Boy, never seen. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was okay. Like, it doesn't deserve the hate that it gets from a lot of people. Like, I love the original Willy Wonka. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And Charlie and the Chocolate Factory doesn't really do it justice, but it's okay. It's still not terrible. Which is, what a lot of people would know. Like, the songs are okay. It's an okay movie already. I wish that they hadn't done certain things or gone certain ways, but it was fine. It was good enough. Horse Ride, that's another A tier movie up here. You had Beetlejuice move over one. It was an excellent movie altogether. Loved it. Dark Shadows, that can be a C. It was okay, but it wasn't anything special. It was just meh. The remake of Dumbo, never saw. Ed Wood, never saw. Edward Scissorhands gets to be a B. It's a good little, slightly depressing, weird movie. It was alright. Frankenweenie. Honestly, wasn't a fan. That can be down here in the D. Like, I like a lot of animated movies. I like a little weird movies, but it can be a low C. Low C. James and the Giant Peach, fucking F. I hated this movie. I don't know why I hated it. I watched it as a smaller child. I forget when it came out, but it's been a while. But I hated that movie. That's all I'm gonna say. Mars Attacks is up here at a D. Mars Attacks was fine, but it was fine. It wasn't even good for its time. It was just okay. Like, it was funny. It had its moments, campy, blah blah blah. But yeah. Miss Peregrine's House for Peculiar Children. That can be a B as well. It's a high B. High B, low A. Somewhere in there. I don't put it on the same level as like Beetlejuice or Batman Returns, but it can be up there. Pee-wee's Big Adventure, obviously that's an A. You know, it's one of the best movies of all time. So that can easily stay up here. That's A tier. Planet of the Apes, the remake. That's a meh for me. That's a C. It's all right, but it's not, you know, one of the best movies of all time. Like it's iconic, the original one, and all that kind of stuff. But I wasn't a fan. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Sleepy Hollow is also a C. It's an okay movie. I forget what year we watched it in Halloween. We watched it for school, or watched it for Halloween at school. Excuse me. And it was okay, even as a kid. I thought it was just all right. But Sweeney Todd would also be an S tier if it wasn't for The Night Before Christmas. Sweeney Todd is amazing. I love it. It's one of the. I'm not a huge musical fan, but it's one of my favorite movies. I would gladly watch it anytime it came on. 9 also high. 9 is criminally underrated. 9 is A tier, easy. I feel like not a lot of people watched it, or at least not a lot of people talk about it, but it is really fucking good. It's depressing as all hell, but it's still good. That's the quick little Tim Burton tier list. I feel like The Night Before Christmas shouldn't technically count as a Tim Burton movie, but it's whatever. It's close enough. Because, you know, it is Tim Burton's The Night Before Christmas. It can be. And that's one of the greatest movies of all time. Sweeney Todd, you know, is, to be fair, can be low S. Even though I said I wouldn't do that. But, you know. Well, there you go. GG's. Peace out.